Welcome back to What's Well Within TV. It's Danny Ray of Nirvana Panacea. I am here at B52 at the Texan Artisan Market in Conroe. I'm here to interview founder of the Texan Artisan Market. Her name is Christina Terry. She has a beautiful business. We're going to talk to her about this market and what it has to offer, what inspired her. So come on in and check it out.
Tell me why my car was in the front yard last night. No surprise to me, I am my worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I get the living out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette.
So here at the farmers market, they have so many different vendors of different types. There's a plant lady, there's food trucks. It's whatever you into. It's very intriguing to just go from one place to the next to see what they have to offer.
Look at this.
Okay, I might come
Don't
back.
get in it.
You think you do have a block?
These are
I'll
nice.
check for you. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I don't want to carry it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I like
Thank
this
you,
one.
ma'am.
Yeah, well, how much are your chairs?
50.
How much is
Again,
your
I can
hammock?
just hang it the same
This
way
one
from
is
a chain.
75. And this one, the bigger ones are 100. And then like these ones are double.
Ooh, I
These
like
are
this.
for like for two people.
It's made for two people?
Yes. This one is for
The whole
two
family?
people, the whole family, the dogs.
What do you recommend anchoring it to though? Like
Trees, or you have trees or poles. Or
Yeah.
if you have a cover.
like a pergola?
Outside,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love this. How much is this one?
100.
I like this.
That's the one that the other lady liked.
Okay. Thank you. You guys have a card?
Yes, ma'am. They're right there.
That was dope. I always wanted a hammock. I even got one time from Kroger, but it was like one of those like special needs hammocks. It had the whole tripod underneath. It was just not the real thing. That is the real thing. I need one, but I don't have a tree. I don't have two trees. I'm concerned about my safety, but I'm gonna keep their contact. I'm gonna come back for that for sure. I need it. Relaxation, peace of mind. I'm all about meditating and just breaking. And even like out here, how they have all these trees and stuff, this is ecotherapy. Like this is the perfect place to come when, you know, it's not that many people here, and put up your hammock and just zone out. That's me. Man, look at how nice those plants are. Oh, I see a familiar face. Let's go check it out. Hey, Eldra.
Hey Danny, what's up?
What you got today?
Okay, so today we're featuring our conscious cookies, all plant-based, no animal products, no butter, no eggs. We use coconut palm sugar, raw cane sugar. We're using bananas, dates, things of that nature.
Oh, that's why they call conscious cookies.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, that's what's up. What else you got?
So you know we got the juice on deck. This is our Supernova. It's good for blood flow, circulation. This is actually one of my favorites. It's my go-to in the morning.
Yeah.
Got a nice little ginger kick.
Yeah. We probably know why else he goes for the Supernova, but we won't get into that. Thank you, Eldra. I appreciate that. You should stop by Nirvana Panacea Refresh Bar at any of your local markets that you may find us. Let me know where they at. We pulling up. We coming. I absolutely love doing these farmers markets because they really give me an opportunity to connect with the community. I meet so many different people, like from all walks of life. Recently, like I was talking to one of these clients that came up, or customers that came up, we were talking about my vegan cookies, which are called conscious cookies. And she was excited that they were vegan. And I told her that I'm always hesitant to say that they're vegan cookies because when you say that they're vegan, people kind of deter from it. It's almost as if it's good for you, then it must not be tasty. And so I have learned to say it's vegan after they buy it and they're like, oh, it's so good, just to see what the reaction is. So yeah, I love these farmer markets. Like, everybody's out here, all walks of life. You just meet different people. You have conversations about, you know, what they're into, how things that they consume cause whatever reaction for them or makes them feel better or, you know, increases their vitality, old, young. A little boy just came up and he bought 3 bags of cookies. Each bag has 2 cookies in it. And he bought one for himself and 2 little girls that was out here. I thought that was adorable. what you got here?
So I've got all natural skincare. I've got lip scrubs, lip balms, clay masks, detergent-free soap,
Okay.
essential oil roll-ons, clay masks.
And you make all these products?
I make everything. I've got ornaments and Christmas heart holders.
How do you apply the clay mask?
So a teaspoon at a time. I use one of these little cups. Add water, or you can add apple cider vinegar. Some people do, but my skin is so sensitive I can't do that.
Okay.
10 to 15 minutes on. I put it on with a paintbrush. Then I jump in the shower and take it off. You can use a washcloth to remove it as well.
What is it supposed to do? Clean your pores? Or?
So this one, the detox, does clean your pores.
Okay.
This one is an anti-aging one. I love this one. It has unsweetened cocoa powder and coffee grounds. It smells like mocha.
Oh.
And then this one's a softening one with the rose clay and coconut milk powder. It smells like something. Oh, it's yummy too.
Okay. Do you see a difference when you take it right off?
Yeah,
Or?
I do, especially with this one. I do feel like softness because after I put this on, then I do my mini facial. You know, I scrub.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, and I do feel how soft this one is. This one I do feel firmy. Yeah.
Does it dry out your skin? Like right when you remove it?
I wouldn't say this one does not necessarily dry out, but you can feel like it's
remove the moisture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Removed everything. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I recommend putting on lotion after your face cream after.
Wow. How'd you get into this?
I have sensitive skin.
Oh.
So a few years ago, I was broke without a job, and I wanted something. You know, I needed products.
Yeah.
So I decided to start a line that was affordable. Everything here is under $15. That was natural and affordable.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other people like me out there as well.
Great price point.
Yeah, thanks.
What's your favorite product?
Mine is any of the coffee stuff. I have scrub. I have an eye cream that I sold out of. So any of my coffee products I love. I swear by coffee.
Okay. What's your name?
Patina.
Patina, what's the name of your company?
Avenue B Apothecary.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was dope. I need some of them scrubs. Hey, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm gonna go speak to my good friend, Christina Terry. She runs the Texas Artisan Market, see what she has to say, what inspired her, ask her a bunch of questions. You're gonna wanna hear about all of this. Stay tuned. So I finally met up with the founder and the originator of this entire market. Her name is Christina Terry. She's so cool, so sweet, so bubbly, high energy.
Thank you.
And I just have a couple questions for you.
Yes.
So what inspired this lovely event? Like, you do this every month, right?
I do it every month in different locations.
Okay.
So we're all over Houston, we're all over Austin, and we have different locations at breweries, wineries, and distilleries all over these areas.
Okay.
So what inspired this whole operation was the need to help and support the local community. So our local artisan community has been at farmers markets and smaller markets, which are really great, but we wanted something bigger, larger scale, bring out, you know, more people. So we wanted a lot of opportunity and the most opportunity possible. We also wanted to make a market that was no MLM and no resale. Although we respect and we honor those businesses, this is something for the handmade and handcrafted person to really be able to shine. So last year during COVID is when we made this whole market. And it was inspired by something that happened with a customer of mine. I make elderberry syrup, as you know.
As I love.
Thank you. Well, they weren't able to afford it because they lost their job. So I traded her for her ceramics. And I said, whoa, you are like crazy talented. Where are you selling this? And she goes, oh, nowhere, I just make it at home. But I think I might start selling it to make some money. And I was like, I've got you. I will help you do marketing. My degree's in marketing.
Right.
And so after that, it happened a couple more times, and I was trading for woodworking, and I was trading for hand-turned pens, and different things like that. And then I was inspired. I'm like, we need to do a market.
Awesome.
And then here we are today with basically 80 vendors every single market.
Wow, and you've done this for less than a year?
Less than a year.
That's amazing.
My husband and I have worked markets since 2012, but like 4 vendors. So we really know the inner workings of a proper market and one that is the most successful.
Wow.
But this specific one, only a year.
Wow. So what do you think, like, what made it so big so quick for you?
the need for this in our community, the need for a market with truly artisan vendors, ones that actually make everything that they sell. Nothing is resale and nothing is MLM. So it really is that specific soul, that specific person pouring their heart into what they make and selling it to the community.
Now, for some people who don't know what MLM is.
Yes, okay, multi-level marketing businesses. I'm going to call out a couple companies, so please don't get me in trouble. Hi. Oh yeah, it's very kid and dog friendly.
Yeah. All day.
all day, every day, even at a brewery. It's okay. It's really just a company like Sensi, Paparazzi Jewelry, Tupperware, that kind of thing is an MLM business. It's a multi-level marketing business.
Sort of like Amway and...
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, that was like one of the founders of MLM.
Yeah.
You hit that one.
Yeah. And Herbalife.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Herbalife,
Right.
all of those kinds of things. Arbonne, I think, is another one.
Okay.
So, although we respect those businesses, again, this is for the truly handmade. Like, we want to make sure that you, as a whole person who poured your body and your soul, your time, your energy into creating that one thing, is your showcase.
Yeah. So, what do you like most about doing these markets?
It's really about bringing the community together. Our market, as you know, is a family atmosphere, so it's a lot more of everyone getting out here with a positive attitude and positive vibes. So when you go to some markets, you might feel something different. You might feel like people are struggling to get that energy up.
Right.
And you walk around here, you feel it.
Yeah.
That is the most exciting part about my job, is that every single morning I get to sit there with a cup of coffee and I bring all of the energy into myself that I then get to my market and I push out on everyone. And it's exhausting, but at the very end of the day, that feeling that I have, the feeling that all of my vendors give me, that sense of community and that sense of family and real heart and real soul, it gets back to me tenfold. Right. Every single vendor just brings it 100% right back to my heart. Right. That is the best part of my market. That is what makes it worth it for me. There is a lot of work and a lot of money. I work over 80 hours a week, but it's worth it because if you look around today, you will see the smiling faces of vendors that are truly happy to be here. Their vibe is on point. Everything is just so good about these markets. And really, you can feel it in your heart.
And I believe that's genuine coming from you, because when I first came, it was just like, welcome home. It was so warm and inviting, and you never change. Like, you never go from that. You're always the same. So I could really appreciate that level of consistency, because it's rare to find that in people these days. So I also want to talk to you about your business, the Crunchy Cactus, that sells her famous elderberry syrup. So my show is called What's Well Within. It's the show that you're on today. And I always talk about wellness and health. As a nurse, you know, I'm always trying to push preventive care and teaching people to do things to promote their health without actually getting sick. And the elderberry syrup, it's like the hallmark of prevention, right? And I talked to someone that works with you, said that her husband, and I think her child have been taking elderberry for like 3 years and never have gotten sick. And so I know you can't make those type of claims, but I can. It works.
I'm not. I have a chemist for a husband though, so we have tried a bunch of different recipes and stuff, but what started all of this was 4 years ago. My son was a really small baby, and we're a very natural family, and he got sick, and I took him to the doctor. They wanted to give him a bunch of antibiotics and different things like that, and I was like, I'm going to find a more natural way. So I found elderberry, and I found store-bought, and then I gave it to my son, and he got better, but not the best, and I started to look at the ingredients. I'm like, holy smokes, there's a lot of preservatives. There's a lot of sugar. You know for sure it's not a sugar thing. Like we're a low sugar household. So when I did my elderberry syrup, I wanted to make sure that it was using raw honey, so non-processed local honey, fresh organic elderberries, and then whole cinnamon sticks, whole cloves, and fresh ginger root. So each one of those has a specific component too that helps aid in different health.
Right, definitely. And do you use local honey?
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
using local honey is always a good idea because it helps you prevent issues with allergens that are in your region.
Exactly.
So I use local honey in some of my juices, and so and I find some people gravitate to honey. And I recently learned that vegans don't necessarily consume honey. Some strict vegans,
Some don't.
But it's to me it's medicine. So
it is. There's a lot of healing properties of honey, antibacterial, antiviral, for allergies.
Yeah.
So again, like each of those components, I wanted to make sure that it didn't just help towards one health effort of immune support.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that the cloves were there for a cough or congestion. Cinnamon is there for inflammation, ginger as well, ginger for the stomach. So if you have a stomach issue, it can help with that as well.
So everyone in your household takes it every day?
Everyone takes it every single day.
Because I know like there's stipulations with honey. Children aren't supposed to consume honey under the age of 1, I think.
Babies under the age of 1.
Okay.
So Axel does it.
Okay.
So he does not.
All right.
Because he's only 7 months old.
Oh,
but
okay.
everyone else in the family does.
That's awesome.
And then as you heard from her with her testimony, she's been a customer of mine since I started this business.
Wow.
That's why she's working my booth, because she has the passion and the drive for that business like I do.
No, because of her, I bought some elderberry syrup. Because you weren't there that day or at that moment. And so when she
Probably
said
running
that.
a market, right?
Yeah. She always is running around. It took a lot to catch up with you just now. I saw you for a second and then you disappeared. It's okay. So you started Crunchy Cactus when your son was sick, or the elderberry actually is what started the company.
Elderberry is what started the entire.
And now you've grown to teas and.
Yeah, I was spending way too much money on tea, like Nirvana and different stores like that around the area, and I was like, man, I need to make my own. And there was something missing, the organic component of it, because again, a chemist for a husband, he is wildly interested. Obsessed is more like it, with all of the ingredients that go into farming the actual produce. So I needed to find something that was organic, and I needed to help myself save some money too. So what I make is not only healthy for your body, but it's good for your wallet too. I don't overprice my stuff because I want everyone to have that health. Everyone deserves it. I want to make everyone be able to afford it too.
You are the real deal. Like, you are so passionate about it. Like, I just love it. Just being, in the nursing field, you don't see it that often, and nurses get burnt out all the time. So it's refreshing to see you really like out here in the community making a difference, because when you are in the confinements of an institution or a hospital, you can get boggled down. It can be depressing, and you forget about people who need the education on the outside to prevent them from actually being a patient. And so I appreciate you, and I really appreciate you for having this interview with me and talking about your market.
And the whole thing you just said about prevention too. Like, a lot of nurses don't think about that. So thank you so much for being on that side of things, because a lot of nurses are just there for afterwards. And what you do is what needs to happen. People need what you do, and it's I can tell that you are so passionate about what you do. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, that concludes our show today at What's Well Within. If you have any inquiries about being a vendor at the Texas Artisan Market, they can contact you.
Yes, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and I just launched a new website as well, texasartisanmarkets.com.
Awesome. I'm going to be at every one of them, so you should come and get you some juice.
Juice is the best. It really is.
Thank you. We bought her. We bought her juice for elderberry.
Yeah, we swapped. Hey guys, I'm Christina Terry. Welcome to Texas Artisan Markets. It's like all the fall spices.
Yeah, it tastes like a strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
And the other one tastes like just...
Yeah, it's more of kind of like almost similar to like a fruit wine in a way.
I don't know. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
We could sample both of them.
You could sample.
Okay.
I can go grab both.
Oh yeah.
We'll come in too.
Yeah, we can.
We'll come in where you are.
Okay. Yeah.
In the outside one or inside?
Outside's fine.
Okay. We'll meet you over there.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one that you had, right? That you liked.
No, I had neither.
Oh,
I saw somebody else with it.
Gotcha.
And just stared at him.
What are you doing? Oh, he's right there.
Oh.
He literally brought you the leash. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think?
I don't know what to think.
Okay, so what's with this one? You said all the spices and stuff in there. What's not?
Now I feel like I need to
This is
almost it.
the pomegranate and black currant sour. So we pretty much make a sour beer, and we add a ton of fruit from Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is only blackberry and pomegranate, or it's all like a various different fruit too?
No, it's just black currant and pomegranate. That's it.
Okay, one more time.
2 fruits in it. It is a beer, so we also brew it with barley and hops.
It's interesting. I can't even describe it. It's like a fruity spritzer, but with
A little bit of beer.
with the brewer's yeast.
Exactly. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
This is my favorite.
Yeah. This is the newest sour we just came out with.
Ooh.
I know,
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
good.
This does taste like a dessert.
Yes, it tastes like a strawberry rhubarb pie. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
And they put cinnamon in this one?
Yeah, it's cinnamon, nutmeg, brown sugar, and a few other smaller ones.
So this is like seasonal.
Yes, it's kind of like our winter sour.
This smells and tastes so good. It tastes like if you burp later, you can still appreciate it.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
smell.
Oh, okay.
You need to get back? Oh, just some water in the bowl. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
No, that's important.
That looks like we need to refill our water.
I don't know. It's a toss-up.
They're very different from each other, but there's a lot of similarities to it as well.
Like if I was extremely thirsty, I would want this one.
Right, yeah.
But if I just wasn't to sip on something, I probably would
It's
do.
cold, sitting by the fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This hot day. Yeah. Easily. And then it would be like I just drank all of that. Like
Exactly.
it would slip my mind.
Which one are you wanting to get? Like which one? I mean,
I feel like I'm
Maybe like
supposed
one.
to choose this one.
no, you're not.
Yeah, because it's the season to.
We also have a cherry mango banana salad.
Is it banana in there though?
It is banana.
I'm allergic to banana.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
so
that one.
no one wants to see my nose
you don't want
running.
that.
Yeah. I don't want to go into like an anaphylactic shock or anything, but
You
it
are a nurse. Can you treat yourself?
for the most part, with your elderberry serve, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Maybe this one.
Okay.
I love bath bombs, so
Oh, sister, we can trade.
I'm
We
actually
can
gonna come back.
Barter. We can do whatever you want.
Key, right? Nice to meet you. Thank you earlier for helping me too. Helping my little setup. All right, I'll be back.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
In Tampa.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, thank you.
Good. So these plants you grow?
What's that?
These are plants you grow?
Yeah, they live in my house.
Okay.
In our garage.
And you just kind of keep restarting pieces, like from different plants?
No, not all of them. Some of them we do get from a wholesale source, and some of them we grow at home with our own stuff.
So are you like the original plant lady? Like you have a bunch of plants at home?
I have too many plants.
Really?
It turned into a business because I just kept collecting so many.
So you have a green thumb.
I guess you could say that.
Because I collect them too, but they don't usually live long. Okay, this is Danny Ray with What's Well Within. So basically I go to different events or different studios, massage, acupuncture, wherever. I find a holistic practitioner and I highlight the work that they do and the services that they provide and then showcase it to you and sometimes go through it myself so that you can see that it's either beneficial or not so beneficial or that I struggle with it in general. Either way, I'm here to inform you, the public, so you know exactly what you need to enhance your wellness and to teach you how to take care of yourself.
The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why my car was in the front yard last night.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Everything Danny, on YouTube.